Hi everyone, I don't very often copy catwalk trends, beauty trends, so I really fell in love with these new quilted eyes from Chanel, and these were on the Chanel Autumn-Winter 16 catwalk. And I thought I'm going to do those at home. However, it turned out to be a lot more tricky than I thought it would. I mean, at the shows they've probably got lots of people working on one girl, or even if it was one person, it's still easier than trying to do it on yourself. But I think that this eye is quite a nice low-key wearable version. If anyone has any better ideas of how to do it, I'm going to go through what I did now, but if anyone has any better ideas then let me know and I shall try it again, because I think it's really cool. I love the texture of it. Now I've gone quite light with my shadow. I think that they used gunmetal in the show, which is this one from the new Tisse Essentielle palette. So they used this one, where are you? And I used this one, so it's quite a lot fairer, just because I was a bit scared of going dark. So you need some kind of, I think matte works better, so some kind of matte eyeshadow. I also tried it with the Bobbi Brown Nude on Nude palette, the dark shade from that worked really well last night. And then you need some kind of stiff stippling brush, and I used the Real Techniques Bold Metals, I don't know what number this is, 200. So you want something that you can really kind of go like that through your stencil or whatever it is that you use, and not kind of move it around too much. And then the only other thing you need is a bit of fishnet. This is a bit of fishnet stocking. My next door neighbour very kindly bought round some that she wasn't using last night, and I've cut them up into various squares. I've been trying loads of different ones, and I found that the best thing is to cut a square and then take your fingers and really stretch it out over the eye. But it is really, really tricky, and for some reason this one has always come out much better than this one. I think that the diamonds need to be a little bit bigger than what I did, but it's really hard to stretch it like that, and also when you stretch it out quite fine you don't get so much of a white line where the threads have been, because they're stretched out as well. Now if you want to learn from my mistakes, don't do your makeup, do your eyes first and then do your other makeup afterwards. All you need to do is some kind of base on your eyelids, so you could do a little bit of foundation or concealer, and then have your brush preloaded with your dark shadow, and then stretch your piece of fishnet, and then you need to jab at the fishnet with the end of your brush, so like a stippling effect. If you go from side to side, you're going to move the fishnet and it's all going to blur. So you want to just go directly in on a point. Obviously don't do it too hard because it's your eye, but just keep loading the brush with the powder and then dotting that on. So really stippling it. And the main thing is to get as much shadow on as you can, because if you don't get enough on and you take it off, you have to start all over again. There's no way you can match the fabric up to the lines a second time. So it's better to have too much and be able to take it away than it is not to have enough. You have to be quite quick because your arms start hurting, and then you move around and then it's all done for. So you've got to be quite quick with this. You need to do it in probably about 20 seconds, something like that, and then just really quickly take the fishnet away, and then you should have this gorgeous diamond pattern. Or, like mine, more of a snakeskin almost. The other one isn't as good at all, but I've done this a lot of times now and I'm losing the will to go on, so I thought that I would film this while I had a good eye. And that's all there is to it. Obviously there's more to it than that, because at the Chanel show it looked a lot better than mine did. So you know, this is kind of like an easy, quick, low-key version, but I think it's very, very cool. It'd be great if somebody would bring out some kind of easy stencil that you could use, because I would wear this kind of pattern on my eyes quite a lot. And I'm not that type of person at all, I'm very low maintenance, but for some reason this design has really tickled my fancy. That's it. Just a very quick video. I thought we'd have a bit of fun. Fun with makeup time. So I hope that you enjoyed that. And yeah, do leave suggestions and comments below. And if anyone has any ideas of how to simplify it or just make it a bit easier to get a more definite effect, then do let me know, because I would love to hear, and then I'll do it again. See you next time.